Hello class, we are on page 71. So we're continuing singular and plural nouns. And remember, we have our be verb is singular, and then the be verb are. So we're going to talk about words with there is, there are. When making a question, we're going to use is there, are there. So on page 71, I'm going to read this passage, these paragraphs. At the bottom, this will show you the words that you may not know, and it will explain those words. So the ones that are in bold are in black, and those ones are going to be there is and there are. So listen and follow along and see how it's being used in a sentence. So we're going to read the finding an apartment. Here you go. There are several ways to find an apartment. One way is to look online. There are a lot of ways to help you find an apartment. There are often pictures of the building and the apartment for rent. There is sometimes a map to show you the location of the building. Another way to find an apartment is to look in the newspaper. There is an apartment for rent section in the back of the newspaper. There are many ads for apartments and houses for rent. Many newspapers also put this information online. You can also find an apartment by looking at buildings in the neighborhood where you want to live. There are often for rent signs on the front of the buildings. There is usually a phone number on the sign. You can call and ask the owner or manager for information. You can ask, how much is the rent? Is heat included? What floor is the apartment on? Is there an elevator? How many bedrooms are there in the apartment? How many closets are there in the apartment? Is the apartment available now? If an apartment interests you, you can make an appointment to see it. When you go see the apartment, ask, is there a lease? How long is the lease? Is there a janitor or manager? Is there a parking space for each tenant? Is it free or do I have to pay extra? Are there smoke detectors? Is there a laundry room in the building? Where is it? The owner sometimes asks you a few questions, such as, how many people are there in your family? Do you have any pets? Look at the apartment carefully before you sign the lease. If there are some problems, ask the owner to fix them before you move in. All right, so make sure that you've paid attention to there is there are there. All right,